because like I don't care who you are. And like rock bottom is what you make it. Like at any moment you can say, you know what, I'm at the bottom. I don't want to go any further. And for some of us, it's like we gotta go even further. But you know, I believe everybody believes that they want to do better, right?
I do.
I think what we see a lot of what both of us see is like where they believe it and they try it, but life shows up and things start going a different direction, and rather than like, oh, let me figure this out with people, it's I got to get this on my own because like I got to da 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 da, and then they're back to using whatever drug or alcohol they feel necessary, and they're like, I don't know where I fucked up, and it's like, well, you didn't open up, you didn't talk about it, you didn't
call somebody.
Yeah, you didn't call somebody, and like that sounds so stupid, right? I don't know if you remember, because God, I do. I remember sitting in rehab when they said, well, just call somebody. I'm like, fucking who? I'm like, I've been calling people. Like,
they don't answer. They don't text back.
And not only that, it's like, well, what do you mean? Like, I call these people and they always pick up, Like, why would I call this guy? I don't know this guy. I'm going to call him and tell him, hey, I feel like sitting in a bathtub with a toaster today. And he's going to be like, oh, yeah, I got it. And sure enough, they do, right? But it sounds ridiculous. You know what I mean? So.
You got to find people with good, clean time. Like, real clean time.
Yeah.
Not the ones that are dressed up, that show up to meetings decked out in Versace and Jordans. It's like, really?
Yeah.
Like, no, stop, dude. Find the guys that are just...
I mean, in all fairness, everybody goes through that stage. You know how many times... Like, when you first get sober, I think everybody goes through that stage where it's like...
outside.
Yeah, where it's like, let me get the shoes to match the pants to match the shirt. And it's like, it'll gotta match my hat. And then it's... I gotta get all these people to look at me good and like I'm doing good, and it's like you're dying on the inside. But I think everybody goes through that phase in the beginning of
I think they do.
the grandiosity, the egotistical, like, oh, look at me, But what's kept you going for these 5 years though, right?